Alright, so I have finally unlocked the Admiral Raddus's ship. Or, I mean, Admiral Holdo's ship, the Raddus. Jeez, I merged those together. I'm actually doing a voiceover right now because this has been a very long time coming. I have been working on this for probably since 2020. As I've said before, I don't really care about the Resistance squad. I don't care about Holdo. I don't care about her ship. So it hasn't really been a priority for me. And, yeah, the requirements I just haven't really been working on. The thing that's really been holding me up all this time has been Lando's Millennium Falcon. I just never put the work in to unlock that ship. I never cared enough. I figured I wasn't ever going to use it, so... But, yeah. Unfortunately, I know I've been recording all the bits all along. I've been saving them on my phone, but I can't find the part where I did stage 1. So that could have been so long ago that is actually on my last phone, maybe. I thought everything transferred over, but maybe not, because I double-checked this phone and it's not on here. So we start with my completion of Tier 2, unfortunately. But anyways, yeah. Overall, I'd have to say the event was fairly easy. I don't want to call it easy, but I mean, I feel like there's not as much strategy required as was for Hux's ship. Especially when you get to the unlock stage, Hux's ship is very challenging. Like, I even made a video when it's when you can only have the 4 ships total with you, because well, hold on. When it's 4-star, that's what I mean. And you don't really have many reinforcements. I made a video on that to give like a strategy guide to others because it's so hard, like you don't know what you're doing. So when I figured out the strategy, I was like, I gotta make a video on this. So yeah, this one's not really like that. This one was a lot easier. It's pretty straightforward. You just throw your ships out there and just go to town. I do like, so there is a phase in the final phase. I'm not there yet. We're still working on getting to that, but when we get there, you'll see. I did notice that using Raddus to destroy the opposing capital ship does help a little bit. It is risky on my end, because now I don't get bonuses from the capital ship. I also can't call in reinforcements, which is kind of scary, especially if they start dominating. But it seemed to work in my advantage in this case, which was they weren't getting bonuses, and they weren't getting ships called in. So that helps. So that was slightly cool. It took forever for me to be able to get that to unlock, so I wasn't a fan of that, but when it finally got there, that was good. So I was thinking, well, I don't know, would I want this earlier? Because that means all these ships that I've been able to call in, I wouldn't be able to call in, and like, I don't know. But yeah, so like I said, this has been over the course of quite some time. These clips have been sitting on my phone forever, and I just finally unlocked the Raddus when the event came around last time. It was on Friday, actually. That was what, September 30th? So it's been easily 2 years. I remember the very first clip. I was working a part-time side job at a Dunkin' Donuts, and on my break, I had recorded the first clip of me doing Tier 1. So I didn't do any audio or anything or any dubbing over it because I'm at work. So I just recorded it silently, which is why I'm doing this now with a voiceover. But as I said, I don't know where that clip is. But yeah, I think this is the final tier, right? So basically what I was trying to do here is put just my strongest ships, the ones that seem to make most sense, out in the lead, and then have like my crappier ships as reinforcements. The only one that I wasn't sure of was Poe, because Poe is resistance, so he's obviously going to work. He's going to have some kind of synergy with the Raddus, but I thought, well, maybe it could work better if I call him in, because they always have that, I call it the ship Zeta. And the ship Zeta usually has something that it brings to the table when they're called in as a reinforcement. So I was like, it might work better that way to have Poe come in instead of already be out. It's kind of like Vader. You want Vader to be a reinforcement because when he comes out, all opponents get damage over time. So I always think it's dumb when the other player starts with Vader on their squad, because I'm like, that's not how you want to do it. You're missing out on all that damage over time that you could be laying down. As you saw right there, I was trying to figure out what would be the best option to pull in and such. I don't usually do ships manually. I do squad arena manually, but I never really do ship arena manually, so I don't know what the best strategies are for ships and stuff. I usually just throw it on auto. But this doesn't let you do auto, as you see up in the corner. So, and the Grievous's ship is kind of a pain in the dick, because it's like he's constantly sending out a droid ship, which makes it so then he's got a full lineup over there. But really, you don't have to focus on the droid ships. You're just going to get the other ships out that are real, and the droids will all fall. It's like a Mon Mothma or a C-3PO type situation. So, but yeah, as you saw, though, they just kept counterattacking all the ones that didn't matter. And I'm like, well, come on, take out the ones that do matter. I don't think this is the final tier, actually, now that I'm looking at this. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of out at the moment, so hopefully this is the unlock. Ooh, I do have one more thing I can say. After I did unlock it, yeah, this is the unlock. After I did unlock it, obviously the bonus tier opened up to me. I actually did that off camera. I didn't record it. I probably should have, now that I think about it, because it would have proven my point that I was saying before, that you didn't need to have any strategy guides to do it. It's kind of straightforward, but I didn't think of it. I was just thinking, well, I'm only at 4-star. I'll record it when I get closer and the thing's 7-star. But yeah, I don't know. I probably won't, because how am I going to make a full video out of just getting it to 7-star? But yeah, that's it. And here's the ship. And thanks for checking this out. Until next time, I said see ya.